So, as you might have guessed by my title and my description, my saves have corrupted. All of them. Every single freaking one of them. I spent hours yesterday trying to fix this problem because originally the saves would not load and I couldn't figure out why. I went through a whole bunch of hot fixes, and the problem was most people were either talking about their saves not loading on the PS5, which I'm using the computer so that's irrelevant, or their saves saying a specific pop-up like not having enough memory or not having the right data, but mine didn't have a pop-up, it just wouldn't stop loading. So I tried repairing, that didn't work, and when that didn't work I couldn't figure out any other option to try. I deleted the saves and moved them and put back in the right saves, and that still didn't work. So I had to reinstall the game, and once I did that, as you can see, it was created with a newer version of the game. Please download the latest patch. So what I think this means is because before I used my Frosty mod order, I used the DAI mod patcher, and that is an old version of the patch. It came with its own patch fix, and then I only used it to get the Fenharl vallaslin. And once it did that, it creates a new patch for the game, and I save that patch as the main patch for the game, and then I can use Frosty. But because I reinstalled and I no longer have the old patch, it's gone. The vallaslin, the character, the whole save, the story, it's all gone. All I have is my Frosty mods. So, I'm gonna have to start over. I have no choice. I can't go back in, because otherwise, the only other option I have is I download the DAI old mod patcher, I download the old mod, I patch it in, and then I attempt to load the file, but I don't know if that's even going to work because it was an old patch and they might have a new patch, and if they have a new patch then the save's still going to be corrupt. So I don't want to have to go through all that trouble just to be disappointed again. So I'm going to have to start over. I'm really sorry guys. I didn't want to do this. I liked how my character was, I liked how she looked and how she was going, I liked the progress I was making. I'm going to have to do it all over again, and it's really frustrating. I don't know what else to do. I'm sorry. Please. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong button. Okay. I'm really sorry. But I have no choice. Rogue dual wield. Normal. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. Confirm. Let's try to make her pretty. I already have the Craig hair, which is the curly hair, so I'm still going to try to make her a person of color, because that was the reason why I downloaded that mod, was to have her look nice like that, and otherwise there's no point in me using the Frosty mods, because that was the main reason I got Frosty. And besides, most people don't make person of color elves in this game, so I'd like to have something different. I'm just so bummed. I was really attached to this save file, and I was excited to continue the story. We were making good progress. We were almost out of the hinterland, so I could move on with the rest of the game, and now we're gonna have to do it all over. If it'll load. Please load. Oh no. This is the exact problem it had yesterday. Oh no. Okay, hold on. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to load this without mods. No mods at all. Control Shift Escape. Dragon Age and task. Okay. Let's see if it'll work without mods. If not, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Female, elf, rogue, normal. Yes. Okay. Confirm. Please don't go black. Please. No! The game is... Oh, it worked. It worked. Ah! Okay, so I can't use mods. That's the problem. I can't use mods. It means that I can't have the accurate person of color hair, unfortunately, because they don't have person of color hair in this game. I'm just gonna have to use white people hair. I'm sorry. I didn't want to, but I don't have a choice. Let's start with this head, or maybe this one. I like this one. Okay. And then customize, general. I like the face shape. Skin tone, I want to be darker. Complexion. It's so hard to tell the differences with most of these. Let's go with this one. Eye color. I'll change that in a minute. Hair. These would be more accurate for person of color, but I don't personally like them very much. Nah. I want something unusual. I went with this one last time before I changed it. I don't know if I want to go with it again. Maybe this one. The hair textures just aren't great in vanilla. They just look like pasted pieces of paper. This one's a little better. Maybe I'll go with this one. I'm just so bummed. Okay, so that looks nice. Let's go with that.
How much is this going to cost me exactly? As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
I just hope I can help.
I just hope I can help.
Okay. Head and ears. Ear size. Ears are fine. Low. Cheekbones. Cheekbones are fine. Brows could be a little bigger. Okay. Eyes. Eye shape. This one, eye size, I like bigger eyes. Position is fine. Rotation, maybe a little angular. Eyebrow style. That one's good. Eyelash style. Something big and curly. Guess this is the biggest one. Okay. Outer iris color. I like to go for something unusual. I don't remember what I did last time. Maybe this. And then this. That's a good color. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Her eyes practically glow. Nose. I want her to have a little bit of a hook. Maybe that one. Nose size, make it a little smaller. Yeah, nose position is good. Bridge size, bridge position, tip size. That's fine. Nostril size is fine. Mouth and jaw. Mouth shape. I kind of like the mouth shape as it is, so I think I'll leave that. Width, position, lip thickness. I like it thick. Because people of color tend to have bigger lips than white people. Jawline, jowls, chin size. Maybe a tad lower. Chin shape. Maybe a little pointier. Here we go. Okay. Tackle. Scars and tattoos. Maybe like a small scar. Gracious, that's a lot of scars. How about one there? Scar intensity, maybe a little bit less deep. Oh, that's darker. Okay. That's good. Horizontal, vertical. Right there is good. Tattoo design. So I can't use the Fenharel one, so let me look up the types of tattoos and see which one would fit her personality best. Because they're all, they're based on specific gods in the elf religion, or I guess if you go by the actual lore, they weren't gods, they were just really powerful elves that Fenharel sealed behind the Fade, and so they're stuck in the Fade right now. But they still had tattoos based on the people who served them. So, vallaslin? Let's see. And then I'll need to look up... see, the Protector, that sounds nice. The Craftsmaster, I don't want the God of Vengeance. The Mother also sounds nice. So I'd say either the Protector or the Mother. Let's go with the Protector. So that would be, well, let me brighten it a little bit so you can see. Oh, that's a great color. I think I'll leave it that color. So it's this one, or the full head. think I just want the forehead. Maybe, do I like the full head? Or that comes with that? No, I don't like the chin. Do I like it with the eyes? I do kind of like it with the eyes. Am I absolutely sure? I mean, I could change it later. No, yeah, I'm gonna get it with the eyes. Okay. Make sure that it's as bright as possible. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Makeup. Her lipstick is already perfect, so I'm not gonna change that. Eyeshadow, I want to be... can I make it darker? Eyeshadow intensity, maybe a little less intense. Because I don't want her to look like she has a black eye. It needs to be a little more aqua. A little less intense. Okay, under eye color. Black? Or white? I don't know. I'll leave that. Under brow color, I'll leave that. Under brow intensity. Yeah, that helps. Eyelash color. I want it to be nice dark black. That doesn't seem as dark as it could be. No. Yeah, I guess it's gotta be that then. Okay. Eyeliner color. Dark, dark, dark black. Deep dark black. Oh, that's blush. Ah! Ah, no! No. That's good. Dark, dark black. Okay. Blush color. Maybe a little less intense. Because once she gets out of this creation stage, her makeup and stuff is going to look a lot more intense than it already is. Liner. Lip liner is good. It's already a good color. Lip shine. Yep. I think this is our girl. Okay. Accept changes. Name. Still Veynon. Let me make sure I spell that right. Veynon. Yeah, Veynon. It's like calling her Bay or Bew. Okay. Let's see, we've already seen this. Space, space, space. It's gonna be so annoying getting through the boss fight again. I don't want to have to start over. She is very pretty. I like how she came out.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra. So what happens now?
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then
Go to the forward camp, Lilian. I will take her to the rift.
what did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
Her lipstick looks really good. I know she's not the goth girl that I was making before, but I still think that she turned out nice.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion of the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I understand. Then I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
They have decided your guilt. They
I
need
miss my other Vaynon.
The people of Haven mourn our most holy,
I have to do
divine
this all
Justinian,
over.
head of the Chantry. The Conclave
I better
was
stop
hers.
whining about it or it's gonna get annoying
It was
for
a
you
chance
guys.
for peace between mages and Templars.
So
She brought their leaders together.
I think
Now they are dead. We lash out like the
I better
sky,
wait for her to stop
but
talking.
we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed.
It's a pretty turquoise rope.
There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on
Okay.
something smaller than the breach.
Ooh, that sensitivity is high. Okay, so first I need to save. Then options, gameplay. No. Interface. No. Controls. Camera movement speed. A little less. Mouse sensitivity. Just a tad less. Yes. That's better. Okay. So I've been getting into AEW lately. I don't normally get into sports, but this is less sports and more a show.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
The wrestlers, they each play characters, and each character has a story arc. They have rivals, they have factions that they join, and you're supposed to follow along as if it's like a wrestling anime, basically. The biggest one going on right now is CM Punk, who was an old wrestler from the WWE. And then MJF,
The
who is a
pulses are
new
coming
young wrestler.
faster now.
Let me wait.
The larger the breach grows, the more rifts we hear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you're safe.
MJF is a new wrestler who's younger than me. He's only 24, and he is CM Punk's rival. And CM Punk is what we call a face, which means a good guy or a hero. MJF is a heel, which is a bad guy. And it's like watching a hero and a villain face off on a daily cartoon, except it's wrestling, so it's a bit more brutal than that. You know, there's blood sometimes. Their rivalry climaxed this last weekend at the Revolution, which is like their Super Bowl, and they were doing a dog collar match because CM Punk demanded it after MJF cheated him out of a win at their last big match. And sorry, I spaced out. I'm really interested to see who wins.
Drop your weapon. Now!
I'm figuring it'll probably be CM Punk who wins because after MJF cheated him out of the last match, it would be really disappointing to see him win again. But it's hard to say because they do a lot of surprising things in AEW. They always keep you on your toes.
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. I should remember you agreed to come willingly. Take these potions. Make a note what we will face.
Not
Where
Z,
are you?
V.
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on
Anything to
our
loot?
own for now.
No? Okay. My favorite wrestlers right now is Ruby Soho. She's a sort of punk wrestler, and she wears awesome black lipstick and fishnets and stuff when she fights. And then there's Sting, who is a Christian wrestler from WWE. He's like everybody's father. He's really respectful, but he wears like kiss makeup. It's called crow makeup, and he is like one of the more intense fighters, even though he's like in his 60s. But he's the one that everybody looks up to, and when he comes out to assist somebody, they're like, "Whoa, you got Sting on your side?" It was really big when he came out to assist CM Punk in one of the MJF face-offs. They have big entrances with like music and cheering, and it's like watching an anime entrance. And then the crowds all have different cheers that they say, like "Fight forever" that they all shout, and they have different ones for each wrestler that they shout, and they get really into it. It's really, really fun. I really want to go to a live match at some point. It's like if Broadway was wrestling instead of music. It's just really good, and it's really exciting, and it's not like, I can't get into football at all, because football is just, it's just watching them run around with the ball, and score points. This isn't scoring points. This is a story that you're getting into, and it's really fun. Oh, I guess I killed him in one hit. I'm hoping that maybe when I get back from Japan, that there will be a live match in like St. Louis that maybe I can drive up to. They do that sometimes there, but it's hard to say. I'm still on track to go to Japan soon, but I'm waiting on my superiors to send me a couple forms from Japan because they added a couple forms that you need for the visa application. And then once I have those, I can finally, after 2 years, turn in my visa application and get my plane ticket. But I can't do that yet. I'm still in the waiting game, and it's really annoying and frustrating. I just want to be 2 months from now when I have my apartment and my job, and I'm in the thick of things, and I don't have to worry about paperwork anymore. When I am dealing with culture shock and I'm just moving on. I want to be done with this. I just want to be there.
To the rift. You can hear the fighting.
I'm so tired of waiting.
You'll see soon. We must help them.
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the faith, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed, regardless of origin.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
And now to get
must
to
move
the
quickly.
mountain, and then to get to the really annoying boss fight. It'll be okay. We'll get through it. And here comes the dumb tutorial.
Demons ahead. Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Yep. Okay. Can I unpause? No, I don't want to jump. I don't want the tactical camera. I don't want the tactical camera. Stop. No, come on. Let me fight. Where did I... What? Why am I not... Okay. No, stop! How do I... Why is it doing this? I want the camera to be on her. I want to control her. No, not console. I want to be on her. I want to... I hate the tactical camera. What are controls? T. Freaking T. Okay. That was really annoying. That was really annoying. Is that all of them? Okay. Grab some loot. Don't Speedy set on fire for some reason. Because I am magic. Loot this building. I know I said I'll try to get back to where we were quickly, but I want to make sure that I get all the stuff too, because otherwise it just feels like I'm wasting it. And since we're starting over, and I'm assuming that if anybody watches this later, they might start here instead of with the other videos, because like, why would you start with the other videos when you're just gonna have to throw all that away? I'm not going to skip the cutscenes, except for that one that I did at the very beginning, because somebody might be watching this for that.
Are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Forget that clicking fights instead of just turns the camera, so I have to use right click for that.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
need more fighting abilities. Because all I have now is strike and stealth. Yep, I know. Okay. Uh-huh. Can anybody else level up? Nope. Okay.
Away, Lady Cassandra.
We're cleared for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is.
Oh, I didn't loot the rift. Oh, there's no loot. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay.
Enough trouble without... Ah! Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Save. Come on. No, not load.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond.
What manner of tunnel is this? Mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Take a sippy of water. That did like nothing. Nope, wrong button. Keep forgetting. Loot. 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 Dummy, you gotta aim. I'm trying to aim for you, but you gotta cooperate with me.
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
Lieutenant, you're alive. Just barely.
You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes.
Save.
Down the ladder.
Glad
That's
this
the
game
way
has
to the
quick
temple.
save. It's frustrating when I'm trying to do like Fallout 76 and I can't save, because when you die in Fallout 76, you get teleported at the beginning of the map, and you have to run back there and grab your stuff.
Don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
I forgot to loot the rift again. Dang it. Not going back there for it. It just means that I'm not going to be able to study the pieces of the rift later.
Our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
That guy's still smoking red.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Ah, dang, I did it again. Right click. Okay, I'm just gonna jump. Not gonna do the cutscenes, just gonna jump.
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you.
What's going on here?
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
You were there. Who attacked? And the Divine, is she? Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely.
My cat is
However,
scratching the
opening
window.
the rift will likely attract
There's
attention
nothing
from
out
the other
there.
side.
That means
What are you
demons.
doing, kitty?
Stand ready.
Now it's trying to remember
Now!
exactly. Oh, I have to finish fighting the side enemies before I can break the rift. That's what it was. Okay. I know that, so I just gotta do my best. Oh right, yeah, he's
We must
invincible.
strip its defenses. Wear it down.
Okay.
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
And then once the side enemies come, I have to go and attack them, or else I can't do the rift. There they are. Okay. So let's stealth, and then you. Is there another one? Yes, there is. Okay, so now I can go over here. Ow. And the rift. Oh, come on. Okay. being poured out? No? No? Okay. Ow. Oh crap. Oh no. I need to heal me, or else I can't do it. Crap, 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 crap. Okay. We have to kill these. No, not you. Do what I tell you. And then disrupt. Just a minute, Danger. Once I finish this fight. My dog wants to go out, but I want to finish this before I let her. This is going much better than the first time I tried this with my other character. One health potion.
Now! Feel the rift!
Come on. Okay.
Do it!
And of course my hand is floating! Woo! Aren't Bethesda models great? I mean, this isn't Bethesda, this is BioWare, but they use similar engines.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Okay, let me let my dog out real quick.
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
And the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Wish I didn't have to wear this crappy mercenary jacket. I don't like it. It's ugly. So that's the medical letter that says that the apothecary guy was watching us while we slept, and we don't do any exploring yet. We're supposed to just go up to the front and talk to the people. Oh, I better save. Let's see. I guess this way.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
Chancellor Patrick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
Have you got
completely mad. She should... Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
that is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
I like how Veynon came out, but I do wish I had been able to get her curly hair. It looked nice on her, and it was closer to what she should have as a person of color, but if mods aren't gonna work, they're not gonna work. I'm not gonna try it again and corrupt my save again. It's really disappointing. I gotta stop talking about it. I can't make this whole stream just me complaining about that. The landscapes in this game are pretty. It's one of the things that they did best in this game was the landscapes. The models are good too, although they use a lot of the same models, but that's every game, that's expected. Oh, hold on, my dog wants inside. About maybe making some lemon custard later. I've got a whole container of whole milk that I gotta use up, along with some heavy cream, and I have a fresh lemon that I got because I was making my mom lemon chicken. Oh, she looks good in her outfit. Look at her. She looks real nice. But it turns out lemon chicken is a lot easier to make than you would expect. It's just You cook the chicken, you cook the sauce, you cook the chicken in the sauce, poof, you're done. The sauce was just mixing things together in a pot until it boils and thickens, and then, you know, I mean, you just have to get the ingredients for it, but cornstarch is pretty cheap, and so is chicken broth. Lemons, they're also pretty cheap, but if you don't want to use a lemon, you can use lemon juice, which is also cheap. And then there's some seasonings, but I skipped some of the seasonings because my mom's allergic to garlic. Let's see, so I'm supposed to just go in here right now and do the conversations with people later. Why was I over there? What? Why was I over there? I've never started over there. That's so weird. What? That's very strange. Okay. Anyway, stealth better. Oh, do my other guys level up yet? Yes, they do. Okay. So he does these. So let's give him one of these. And then, let's give him this. Okay. Solus. Let's give him one of these. And some of this. Nope, I missed Cassandra. So she's got 2 greens. So let's give her some more purple. Okay. Click save. And what was I just saying? Oh. Yeah, the lemon chicken turned out real good. Nope, open. And Mom was able to take it for lunch for the last couple of days. I'm gonna have to figure out something else for her to take for lunch the next couple of days, though.
Does it trouble you?
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven.
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
I've noticed most of the characters have seams on their shoulders that are hidden by their outfits. Like the shoulder pads, the different textured sleeves and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's because that's where the arms attach in the model. One of the mods that I tried using a couple years ago replaced the pajamas with some better colors, and it did something to the arms and made them not connect quite right, and so they went a little bit below where the seam in the shoulder was. So the arms are not the same polygon as the rest of the model. They're a separate thing that's just connected in the seam.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically. They still think I'm guilty. That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the Mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone we'll make it work. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Uh-huh. Hinterlands. Uh-huh. Wish I could use some of these outfits that they have, because they're pretty. They make such nice outfits for the NPCs, but it's like they just decided not to for most of the players' outfits. Uh-huh. Yep. Wait. I can't go back. Dang it. I forgot to explore around the area, but I guess I'll have to do that later. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, please don't do this. Please. Oh, God.
Andraste.
I've
heard the stories.
I'm gonna be nervous every time it goes black
know what
now.
you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Kitty. It's kitty time. It's kitty time. I think I might actually leave it here for now. I'm still a bit bummed, and I think I'll be more in the mood to finish this later. I have some errands I have to do today anyway. So I guess we'll see what happens later. I'll try to catch up fast, like I said. I'm just disappointed. But anyway, we'll see you guys later, and have a good day. Bye-bye. Almost bye. If it'll... Ah!